First race pacers are all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. Showing speed from the outside is Nero's Affair. Also on the outside, Similou Dancer. Down at the rail, Extra Baggage heads to the lead. It's Extra Baggage leading through the first eighth of a mile. Up on the inside, that is Kelly's Finale racing in second. Zero's Affair eyeing an opening along the inside now, racing in third. Similou Dancer is on the outside, parked 3 wide, racing in fourth. You're in the News, tighten up the hole, keeps the outside horses parked, races now in fifth. And there goes Janie Sermo to the outside, racing sixth, followed by Friends Forever in seventh. And dropping back in eighth, that is Del Ridge Ima. They race midway up the backstretch and leading the way up on the outside. That is Similou Dancer. Similou Dancer has made the lead, and now Del Ridge Ima rushing up on the outside is going to challenge Nero's Affair along the inside, racing in a third. Extra Baggage completes the first 4. Kelly's Finale out and driving now fifth. You're in the News racing sixth. Friends Forever is seventh, and at the back is Janie Sermo trailing the field. Opening quarter was in 28 3. Halftime 57 seconds flat. There's plenty of action as they race to the far turn. Up on the lead, that is Del Ridge Ima. Del Ridge Ima leading by a length. Similou Dancer along the inside second. Nero's Affair third. Kelly's Finale is on the move in fourth. Friends Forever is following. Live Cover racing fifth. Extra Baggage is shuffled back in sixth. And then You're in the News races seventh. And at the back, Janie Sermo trails the field. Del Ridge Ima continues to lead as they come off the turn and straighten up for home. 3/4 and 128 flat. It is Del Ridge Ima leading the way, and now up on the outside, driving by. That is Kelly's Finale, and on the outside gaining ground is Friends Forever. Through the final eighth of a mile, and Kelly's Finale has taken the lead. On the outside, Friends Forever is gaining, and Friends Forever takes the lead. Kelly's Finale along the inside back into second. Del Ridge Ima third. Friends Forever in front. Second race pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. Beowulf showing speed from the outside, driving for the early lead. Fox Valley Ambush down at the rail. AJ's Majesty is back into third. They race around the clubhouse turn, and Joe Anderson intent on making the lead with Beowulf. And Beowulf drives right on by, opens up a quick 2 legs. Fox Valley Ambush racing second. AJ's Majesty third. Smashing Hit completes the top 4. And then it is back to Nice and Feisty racing in fifth. Annie Rapp is sixth, followed by Curbs in seventh. And the trailer is Corky's Hoss and Man Game. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 28 4, and as they race onto the backstretch, it's Beowulf showing the way with Fox Valley Ambush racing second. AJ's Majesty is third. Smashing Hit completes the top 4. Nice and Feisty races in fifth with Annie Rapp racing sixth, and there goes Corky's Hoss and Man Game to the outside of Curbs, the 2 trailers. Very little action as they race to the half-mile pole, following the lead of Beowulf. Beowulf on top by a length. Fox Valley Ambush is racing second, and now racing up on the outside and into the top 3. That is Annie Rapp as they go to the far turn after a half of 58 4. Leading the way is Beowulf. Beowulf up on the outside with the lead. That Smashing Hit gaining ground into second. Along the inside is Fox Valley Ambush racing third. And then it is back to Annie Rapp completing the first 4. Corky's Hoss and Man Game on the outside races fifth. AJ Majesty is sixth, followed by Curbs in seventh. They're at the top of the home stretch, and as they make the turn for home, it's Beowulf leading the way. Smashing Hit up on the outside racing second. 3/4 and 128 1. Coming down to the final eighth of a mile, and Beowulf still pacing strong on the lead. Has turned back the challenge of Smashing Hit. There's a long gap back to the next challenger, and along the inside, AJ's Majesty moves into third. Beowulf has the lead. Smashing Hit is next. AJ's Majesty closing ground, has a chance for the place money, but they're not going to catch Beowulf. Beowulf in front. AJ's Majesty was next. Smashing Hit was third. The third race pacers all in behind the starting gate. Here they come. And they're off, and Shannon going by is driving for the early lead. Along the inside, Pee Wee Brown is really geared up. They race onto the clubhouse turn, and Pee Wee Brown takes the lead. Shannon going by has a nice spot at the rail, racing away in second. Storm goes at the rail in third. There's a long gap back to King Citation, who can't keep up in the early going, racing in fourth. And then it is Harmony Oaks Ace completing the top five. They race around the turn and go to the backstretch, and leading the way is Pee Wee Brown on top a length and a half. Shannon going by races second. Storm goes third. There's a long gap back to King Citation racing in fourth. Welfare gears up on the outside now into fifth, with a Harmony Oaks Ace shuffled back in sixth. Free Willing is on the outside in seventh, followed by Robo Express in eighth, and Grassoline trails the field. The opening quarter of a mile was clocked in 28-3, and Pee Wee Brown has the lead. Shannon going by racing second. Welfare is closing on the outside now in third. Along the inside, Storm Go completes the first four. And then out and driving, King Citation completes the top five to race by the half in 59 seconds flat. On the outside, Free Willing is moved into sixth, and then it is back to Grassoline in seventh. They round the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and that is still Pee Wee Brown there by a length. Shannon going by along the inside second. Welfare is on the outside in third. King Citation following cover now tips three wide, racing in fifth as Grassoline suddenly appears on the scene on the extreme outside, racing in sixth. Storm Go can't keep up in seventh. Free Willing's behind a wall of horses, racing in eighth. And then it is back to Harmony Oaks Ace racing in ninth. They're at the top of the home stretch, and as they turn for home, it's Pee Wee Brown the leader. Shannon going by, tips out of the two-hole and is gaining ground in second. An eighth of a mile to race, and it is Pee Wee Brown on the inside. Shannon going by on the outside. Robo Express coming down the center of the track with King Citation behind horses. Here comes Robo Express up to get the lead. It's Robo Express to the front. Shannon going by second. Pee Wee Brown's the show horse. Here they come. And they're off, and Katie's Rio Tannic driving for the lead along the inside. Casimir Jack up on the outside. That is Return Receipt, and Let's Go Dad is in between horses. Return Receipt and 10 on making the lead as they race around the turn, and Return Receipt has paced to the front with Casimir Jack racing second. Let's Go Dad up on the outside is away in third, and then towards the inside, Katie's Rio Tannic takes fourth, followed by Stephen Robert, who got away in fifth, and Flammable racing in sixth, and then it's back to DL Jackpot in seventh. The Shamrock Hurricane is eighth, and Black Belted ninth and last. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 28-4, and as they straighten onto the backstretch, it's Let's Go Dad, who has passed a Return Receipt to take the lead. Along the inside is Casimir Jack racing in third, and then it is back to Stephen Robert, who can't keep, that is Katie's Rio Tannic, who can't keep up with the top trio racing in fourth. Along the inside is Stephen Robert now racing fifth, and Flammable is sixth, driving to the outside. GL Jackpot seventh, Shamrock Hurricane and Dwight Black Belted trail the field. They race by the half-mile pole, and Let's Go Dad leads the way. Halftime was 57-2. Onto the far turn, Let's Go Dad has the lead, and racing along the inside is Return Receipt in second, and then it's back to Casimir Jack in third. Now Katie's Rio Tonic is gaining ground on the outside, under the whip, racing in fourth. The DL Jackpot's into the action, now racing fifth. Her Shamrock Hurricane's on the outside, sixth. Stephen Roberts shuffled back, and Flammable shuffled back is now eighth, and Black Belted Never a Factor trails the field. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Let's Go Dad leads the way, and now Return Receipt is on the outside, challenging. Return Receipt gaining ground on the outside of Let's Go Dad, and in the center of the track coming on, that is Katie's back to third, and DL Jackpot. DL Jackpot pacing by Return Receipt to grab the lead. Shamrock Hurricane finishing fast, center of the track, and Flammable's coming on. And Flammable trying to race down Shamrock Hurricane. Final strides, and Flammable, Shamrock Hurricane. It's Shamrock Hurricane who gets there first. They're all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. And that is Even More Better, showing a degree of speed, going after the lead. DL Sam down at the rail is away in second. And then up on the outside, that is Timely Mac searching for the front from third. Along the inside is Left Hand Man, who got away in fourth, just in front of Lake Hills Frisco, who completes the top five. San Jose Jeff is racing in sixth. Manor Chaim is in seventh, and Richard Lomont trails the field. On to the backstretch, and Timely Mac takes the lead. Timely Mac to the front, Even More Better back in second, and not waiting. There goes Left Hand Man to the outside, and Left Hand Man is pacing up after the lead. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29 seconds flat, and Left Hand Man has taken the lead. Timely Mac back into second, and then it is Even More Better racing in third. DL Sam completes the first four. Lake Hills Frisco the top five. San Jose Jeff races sixth. Manor Chaim is seventh, and Richard Lomont has a lot to do. He's eighth and last as they race to the half-mile pole. Leading the way is Left Hand Man by the half. Racing second is Timely Mac. Even More Better completes the top three. And then moving up on the outside, that is San Jose Jeff racing into the first four. They race by the half in 57 and 3. And as they go onto the far turn, Timely Mac has retaken the lead. Timely Mac on the outside to the front. On the inside, racing in second is Left Hand Man. On the outside, gaining ground is San Jose Jeff racing third. Even More Better is down at the rail racing fourth. And then it is back to fifth and DL Sam. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Timely Mac turns for home, a length to the good. 3/4 and 127 flat. They come down to the final furlong, and it's Timely Mac in front. Here comes Even More Better. Even More Better pacing strong on the outside of Timely Mac, and then gaining ground is DL Sam in the center of the track third. Down at the rail fourth is Left Hand Man. Even More Better paces by Timely Mac, and Even More Better is up in time. Pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off, and that is Adams Road driving for the early lead with time to go in between horses. Down at the rail, First Nighter off a little tardily, has settled down into third. They race around the clubhouse turn, and that is Adams Road taking the lead. In between horses, time to go is now at the rail racing in second. First Nighter is away in third, followed by Nuclear Sun completing the first four. And then it is back to Mr. Brad completing the top five, followed by Tiburon Matthew racing in sixth. The Little Gold is seventh. Foxy Fantastic is racing eighth, and the trailer is Leah T. They race off the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, an opening quarter of 30 seconds flat, and Adams Road has the lead by a length and a half. Time to go right there in second. First Nighter's having a tough time keeping up in third. There's another gap back to Nuclear Sun racing in fourth, followed by Mr. Brad, the top five. Tiburon Matthew looks to move up on the outside in sixth, coming through on the inside. That is a Little Gold in seventh, followed by Foxy Fantastic, and Leah T continues to trail. Not a lot of change as they go up the backstretch. As they race by the half, Adams Road leads the way, 1 minute and 4/5. And now to the far turn, and Adams Road continues to show the way. Time to go is getting the perfect trip, racing second with First Nighter along the inside third. Nuclear Sun's on the move now, racing in fourth. To the outside, there goes Mr. Brad in fifth. Up the rail, a Little Gold's into the top six. Tiburon Matthew races seventh. Foxy Fantastic is eighth, and still at the back is Leah T. They're coming for the top of the home stretch, and Adams Road leads the way, and Time to Go has decided it's time to go, is off the rail and gaining on the outside. 3/4 and 131 and 2. Adams Road on the inside, Time to Go on the outside. Those two stride for stride. Nuclear Sun chiming in from the outside, races third, looking for racing room. A Little Gold full of pace behind a wall of horses. Adams Road clinging to the lead. Nuclear Sun on the outside. Time to Go can't keep up. Coming up the rail is First Nighter. It is Nuclear Sun on the outside, Adams Road on the inside, and Nuclear Sun's up in time. 7th race pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off, and IRA Deadline showing speed. Mr. Checker in between horses. Down at the rail is Little Guy. They race around the clubhouse turn and up to grab the lead. That is Mr. Checker. Mr. Checker to the front. Along the inside, Little Guy races second. IRA Deadline is racing third along the inside. And then up on the outside, showing speed is Can Breeze, now into the first 4 and going forward. Broadway Natural completes the top 5, followed by Morning Racer in 6. And then Jargo got away in 7th, just in front of Unshakable's Faith in 8th, and JJ's Handsome Man trails the field. They straighten up onto the backstretch, and leading the way is Mr. Checker. Can Breeze finds a convenient spot along the inside, settles into second, and then Little Guy completes the top 3. Racing in a 4th, that is IRA Deadline, followed by Broadway Natural, who tips to the outside and moves forward. And then it is back to Morning Racer completing the top 6, followed by Jargo in 7th. JJ's Handsome Man and Unshakable Faith trail the field. The first quarter was clocked in 28 and 4, and they've completed the top half in 58 and 2. And now they move to the far turn. Mr. Checker leads the way up on the outside, driving up to challenge. That is Broadway Natural. Can Breeze down at the rail is racing in 3rd. They are midway around the far turn, and Mr. Checker on the inside. On the outside, Broadway Natural. Those two are racing stride for stride. Along the inside, Can Breeze needs a little racing room. Up on the outside, gaining ground. That is Morning Racer now into 3rd, followed by Unshakable Faith completing the first 4. Jargo the top 5. They're at the top of the home stretch, and as they turn for home after 3 quarters and 128 flat, up to take the lead is Broadway Natural. Broadway Natural to the front. Can Breeze full of pace, looking for a little racing room. Here comes Can Breeze on the outside, racing down Broadway Natural. Center of the track flying is Unshakable Faith. It is Can Breeze to the front. Unshakable Faith continues to close on the inside. Broadway Natural. It's Can Breeze in front. Eighth race trotters all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Arbor Pal trying for the lead from the inside. Daytime Torch, though, on the outside is going after the front as well. Madison Marshall settles down into 3rd, and then it's back to Noblet Finale racing in 4th. Along the inside is Bonafide Star completing the first 5. And then My Worthy Champ is racing in 6th, followed by Gum Corner Lad in 7th. Cooper Randolph races 8th, and Jubilee Do Right trails the field. Rounding the turn, going to the backstretch, and on top is Daytime Torch through the opening quarter of a mile in 29 and 4. Daytime Torch leads the way. Arbor Pal racing 2nd. Madison Marshall is racing in 3rd, followed by Noblet's Finale racing in 4th. Bonafide Star the top 5. My Worthy Champ is racing in 6. Gum Corner Lad completes the top 7, and Cooper Randolph and Jubilee's Do Right are at the back. They race midway up the backstretch, and still with the lead is Daytime Torch. Arbor Pal racing 2nd. And then Madison Marshall completes the top 3. Out and driving, there goes Bonafide Star racing up into the first 4. Noblet's Finale down at the rail racing in 5th. Up on the outside, My Worthy Champ is starting to move from 6th. Gum Corner Lad is racing in 7th, and then it is back to Cooper Randolph, and Jubilee's Do Right trails the field. Halftime 59 and 3. They're still chasing Daytime Torch midway around the turn for home. Arbor Pal racing in 2nd. On the outside, Bonafide Star is gaining ground now in 3rd. My Worthy Champ is on the outside, ready to tip 3 wide, racing 4th. Madison Marshall full of trot, looking for racing room towards the inside. They're at the top of the home stretch, and as they turn for home, Daytime Torch leading the way. Daytime Torch has the lead. On the outside, Bonafide Star is gaining ground. Along the inside, Arbor Pal 3rd, and then it is back to Madison Marshall along the inside 4th. An 1/8 of a mile left to trot, and Daytime Torch looks strong on the lead. Daytime Torch in front. Arbor Pal along the inside. Outside, Gum Corner Lad finishing fast, but Daytime Torch has given this field the slip. Ninth race pacers are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And there they go. They're off and pacing, and that is Class Con driving for the lead up on the outside. Dream of a Rainy Day along the inside is away in second. What a Happy Fella takes the reel, taking third. And then it is Diakos completing the first four. Up on the outside into the top five. That is Nitro Society, and then along the inside racing in sixth is Carry You. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and leading the way is Class Con. Class Con on top, a length and a half. Dream of a Rainy Day racing second with What a Happy Fella pacing in third. Diakos is the first four. Carry You racing in fifth. Nitro Society has dropped back and finds a spot along the rail racing in sixth. Perfect Shot drives to the outside now seventh. HRS Playful is racing in eighth, and Scenic Energy is under heavy urging by Eric Goodell just to keep up with the field. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29.1, and as they race up the backstretch, it's Class Con leading the way. Dream of a Rainy Day racing second. What a Happy Fella is third. Along the inside is Diakos racing in fourth. Up on the outside, HRS Playful completes the top five. Along the inside is Nitro Society racing in sixth. Up on the outside, that is Perfect Shot in seventh. They are rounding the far turn after a half of a minute and 1/5. And leading the way is Class Con on top by a length and a half. Along the inside, Dream of a Rainy Day racing second. Up on the outside, that is Carry You into the first three. Along the rail, What a Happy Fella racing in fourth. Perfect Shots following on the outside fifth. HRS Playful on the outside races in sixth. They're at the top of the home stretch, and Class Con turns for home with a commanding 2-length lead, 3/4 and 131 flat. They're going to have to hurry to catch Class Con, who has led every step of the way and still owns a 3-length lead. Dream of a Rainy Day racing second, and then Carry You up on the outside is third. It's Class Con in front. Class Con by the 70-yard marker. Home free. Class Con in front. Dream of a Rainy Day racing with Carry You for the place money. And they're off, and Park Lane Super was off stride before the start and spots this field about a 1/16 of a mile. Going to the lead, that is Electric Shadow, and Sea Gold drops over to the rail, racing away in second. Ladies Cowboy takes the third spot onto the turn, and then it is back to Maringo Ace, who is racing in fourth. On the outside, Incredible Fee moves up into the top five. Practical Bid racing in sixth, and then Little Madge is seventh, followed by Closed Case in eighth. And the trailer is Park Lane Super far, far back. They make the turn to the backstretch, and leading the way is Electric Shadow. The opening quarter was clocked in 30 2/5. Electric Shadow leads up the backstretch. Sea Gold follows in second, followed by Ladies Cowboy in third. Maringo Ace completes the first four. Incredible Fee is parked out, racing up on the outside, now fifth. And then it is back to Practical Bid, racing in sixth. There goes Little Match to the outside in seventh. Closed Case races eighth, and far, far back with a great view, that is Park Lane Super. They go to the half-mile pole, and Electric Shadow continues to show the way. Electric Shadow paces the opening half in a minute and 1/5, and now they move to the far turn. Electric Shadow on top. Incredible Fee, with all the seats taken, drives up on the outside to challenge. Along the inside, Sea Gold races in third. Following on the outside, Little Madge races fourth. The Ladies Cowboy, full of pace, shuffled back at the rail, is now racing in fifth. They are rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch. An Incredible Fee on the outside. On the inside, Electric Shadow. Those two going at it stride for stride. Randall Jacobs looking for a way out with his horse, Sea Gold, at 3/4 and 130 and 1/5. They straighten into the home stretch, and Electric Shadow has the lead. Incredible Fee second. Sea Gold still searching for racing room. Up on the outside, that is the Ladies Cowboy closing. Center of the track coming on is Closed Case, and even farther out in the middle of the track is Practical Bid. Wide open in the final 1/8 of a mile. Electric Shadow the leader. On the outside, Maringo Ace from in between pacers. Ladies Cowboy. Ladies Cowboy takes the lead.